Hey, I'm Rita Lotus. Thank you too much. Welcome to my channel. If you like my vibe, click the like or subscribe, or both, whichever one you choose. I'm gonna go ahead and get into the message of what I have. The song that's coming into mind right now is Ari Lennox. Um, and my home is the line that keeps playing. Um, I don't wanna waste my time. Don't have to waste your time. Those two parts are just playing. And then when she's practicing like vocals, it seems like somebody probably doing so. Resisting, making the change. Somebody's menstrual cycle is changing for a little bit. Uh, afraid of pregnancy or had miscarriage. Uh, having faith that they can get pregnant or may have gotten pregnant during this last blue moon. Regardless of what it is, it just looks like you're resilient and already ready to release things that were in the past. Quite scary. One more card, Spirit. This is going to give you some insight. Abundance had started or will start to come or change around the time autumn, either autumn next year or this past autumn. Some things had changed or were, resistant of change, but the fear also put you into a creative state of mind. It kind of imbalanced you due to the fact a situation that came with the divine, with the masculine or a male counterpart that you're known since childhood, high school sweetheart, uh, known for a long time. Having patience. This is about a pregnancy. This is about fertility is what I'm getting. Wanting to do so, but not being optimistic about it, not giving the body time to heal or listening to what the body is craving or wanting to change during this time or prior to prepare yourself for a pregnancy. It's going to require some changes and some courage to know what may occur or come up with this during this time. Some people taking walks in the woods, but stuck in the victim mentality as if they was their self, being depressed, having a hard time concentrating, thinking that it's, putting themselves on time, not feeling accomplished. This could be male or female, feeling both ways. And, wanted to have a talk with God themselves or whoever that they pray to, going to the temple. Some people, probably have Hindu, Buddha, Hindu or Buddhism, practice that. Some people are from, India or China and, calculating the time when it's best for fertilization. Some people are following their natal chart for when they're supposed to get pregnant. And that's pretty cool. And those that are doing so, that's praying and having, actually having patience or not being patient, are not no longer scared of what, what may occur next. We're going to take these. At the bottom of it is playing it safe. So allowing nature to run its course, how it's going to run. Some people had to get second opinions. Some people had reached milestones, career, business wise. Some people are stuck in low energy back and forth of making plans and taking actions on things that they needed to do, even canceling plans with friends and colleagues at work due to depression, going back and forth, being stuck in the mind, looking for the support in family and friends and guides, due to some deception that happened about a family situation, or an old marriage, or currently in the marriage where people are gossiping and trying to make havoc in a family dynamic. So this can go in like three different ways, as I've just seen it. But the family is joyous. If it's a healthy relationship, the children are fine, they're happy. But whoever it is that's coming with the situation needs to be dealt with or resolved accordingly, so it doesn't make you feel like, hey, I can't trust anyone, being stuck or trapped within itself, being depressed. Cancer, Aquarius, Leo, Libra, Sagittarius are heavy through here. Some are Virgos, some, not a lot. Heavy Cancer. But these vibes, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, not listening to your intuition, and lacking awareness of what was going on or happening, and being stuck in that energy of not wanting to move forward from where you are. Open up your throat chakra and voice what you feel is true, and not get caught up into temptation. If there's something wrong at the home, fix it at home. You don't have to go out and roam. Your spiritual strength is being tested. How strong are you? Are you going to fall into temptation because of a small argument, or are you going to resist temptation and stick to self-discipline to get yourself in order? You don't want to have to go to war when there can be peace. There will be balance by autumn time, or during autumn, things were being balanced. You don't have to wait the waiting game, but you do have to ground yourself for the things that you do want, and choose wisely, because you have at least like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 options, 5 options to want to go. You can go straight forward, be direct. You can sit there, cut things in half. This is like people with time schedules that have to be ran. Some people have miscarriages, and my condolences. I apologize for your loss. Whew. Partnerships and alliances coming back together to understand that your spiritual, your wealth, the family dynamic all comes together when everybody is paying attention to each other and going into solitude. Some people that if you're married and it was a lot of people disrupting and coming in and trying to, be the temptation of it all, or trying to tempt and bring someone in, from some other things. Don't be easily persuaded by those things that you see versus on social media, in front of you at work, because it's not always as it seems. Yeah, they're cute, but what problem comes with that? And you trying to resolve the problem at home, why get yourself into another one? Or at home, things is just going because somebody's going through something, but no one's voicing their opinion to say, hey, I'm going through this, or feeling like the other one is inadequate. No, sit down, have a conversation amongst each other. Converse. That's how you solve and eliminate it all. Get another spread for like a healing message to help heal this situation, or to see what we need to let go and what's the soul truth. The next one we'll focus on the healing of that, and then we can go on to the love, love oracles. We can go on to music, the type of music you can, listen to, or the musician that you're living through, and you'll just research the musician. It won't hurt anything. It gives you something extra to do in your brain. I do have slur speech at times, but I hope that this message still is useful for you in some shape, form, or fashion. You know, thank you, Spirit, for that small message there, because that was heavy on fertility. But whoever is waiting for it to happen, it will happen. Or probably had happened if you find out that you already happened during the blue moon. Um, that moon was November, the beginning of November, that happened. So, as a matter of fact, Hallows Eve, New Year's Day. I mean, not I said New Year's Day, the day after Halloween. So November 1st. Couldn't even get my word out. What's the healing message for that situation? Because I know that feeling of, losing a baby. I lost two. So instead of just having 7, I would actually had 9. I mean, God willing, down the line, if I get, the right partner. Right partner or husband. I can have more. And I'm like, what? 7 kids and you want more? Baby, I'm living. They happy. And that's what matters. We all go through things, and that's common. God, so universe, what's the healing message for the collective? Affirmations, the voice of the heart, success, joy, more gratitude and joy for having that opportunity to take the time to get through this retrograde, to heal the heart, to heal the womb. Somebody's womb is like recovering itself, and especially if you have Aries or Taurus, Leo, that looks like a Gemini or Aquarius or a Scorpion, rising phoenixes, goddesses. Like, your bodies are doing things. If you had got surgeries, it's going to heal nice, or it's healing, or you're in the healing phase, or your body is in the healing phase. Some people were finding out that they were having twins. They had IVF. Somebody probably found out that there were 4 babies. I mean, that's pretty cool. Um, Listen to yourself and acknowledge the needs that you have for yourself, that you need to set a goal. Assert yourself and remain in your power. Be brave and gentle and calm with yourself. You don't have to be afraid of what other people are going to say or do or think about you. Because what matters most is about you respect yourself, and the amount of respect that you have for yourself is what you get back from the universe. Regardless if it's 1 or 2 that's not willing to show it, it's okay. They're just at where they're at in their life. But for you, you know where you are. You know, you silence fear that you have within yourself and discover the voice that you have in your heart. Listening to the intuition. Is it out of love? Is my mind and my heart in line? So what my heart is asking me to do and what my mind is saying to do, if they don't match, it don't need to happen. But when they match, and it's like, yeah, we can see that we're strong enough to get through that. Then you listen to the voice of your heart. Trust the fruit of the words that guide you. Trust the song of your soul. Me, I like to heal through music, and music gets me through. So it can be a message within that. Like, Sir got the song The Evils. 1 spliff a day keep the evil away. And that's a fact. At least from my world. 1 spliff a day keep the evil away. And people have that, and especially when you're on the road to success, it's super difficult that people want to come into your own personal universe, because we are what we create. And as you're creating this, and I know people like to hear signs. I said Aries, said Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, some Virgo, some Capricorn. The path to light. You are on the right path. You are on your way to success on your journey. But you gotta have faith in the process. That moon, the moon that just passed on the first, the full moon, that was crucial. The next one is coming up. Another beautiful moon with the eclipse is coming up on November 30th. It's going to be powerful. So powerful. Manifest and make your affirmations. Every positive affirmation is one of those. I'm going to, beautify myself, increase my money, heal my family, things like that of that nature. That all comes in handy. Love for Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Ooh. George Michael, George Clooney. And Ryan Gosling. Oh. In love, people are trying to look for these type of men. So this one says, if you commit the perfect heist, make sure you don't brag about it. So if you over here sneaking and ducking and diving, this is probably somebody that listens to music. Always have a watch on. Works in production, possibly. Or director, or photography, or anything with engineering, lights, camera, action type thing. You're going to do something sneaky creepy, you got to keep it on the low. Intelligence is the sexiest attribute. Infinity. But the infinity, Leo or Aquarius, is on there. Let's see. Yeah, affinity, Leo or Aquarius, was likely the loyal but a rebel at the same time. I do my own thing. And once you share your personal life, it's not personal. So whenever people just try to say something like, oh, you did this, you can't ever take it personal. If I already put the personal out there, George Michael. Always wake them up before you go. So this is someone that probably works real early in the morning. I have to get up real early in the morning. So the nice thing about showing you using a love language or any sort, wake them up before you go. I just want to see your face, because you don't ever know when it's like the last time you will see someone. So wake, hey, I love you, or waking them up with a kiss. They might still be asleep, but that small little kiss is everything, because you just don't ever know. For this person, a mechanic, work on motorcycles, police officer, military. But this person really likes motorcycles. So this is a heavy person. A motorcycle, has a beard with a goatee. Loves to wear their hair, swiped in a certain way. These people like to keep their hair nice and neat. Always wake them up. Pay no heed to careless whispers. Family are your band members. So you use your family. If you start a business, you use them as the people you need to get things together. I've seen musicians actually have their family as part of their music stuff, and that's pretty dope. Silence has more meaning than the words you don't say. The hardest role to play is yourself. Don't let someone else write your private life. What that saying is, can't nobody tell your story better than you. Your life is your life. So no one can tell your story but you. Somebody's a crazy writer, lyricist, Be mad, bad and dangerous to know. Love will always find a way through the past where wolves fear to prey. Friendship is love without his wings. So you got people, friends with benefits, friends that's real close, and it's just, hey, the chemistry is there. However, we don't want to take it there because neither one are willing to make the commitment. So are you going to make the commitment? Because you don't want them to okay, that's neither here nor there, but choose. Choose your poison. You got Rihanna and Jane Austen. This is more like male energy. Lack of commitment, or scared of commitment, or not sure what they will get from the commitment, or somebody sneaking and trying to make a commitment quietly. They trying to put the Princess Diana, baby, people was mad with her. Princess of Wiles, better to have one night of pleasure than a whole life of misery. Don't ask, don't tell. DNA tests are for commoners. The truth is, there are many people in every marriage. Wondering eyes. However, some people are with the shits, with the open marriage and all that other stuff. Musically, this is how you let's see, because I want to give it to you right, and I don't want to run over to like 30 minutes because I probably already lost some people watching it already. Your attitude, how you live the lifestyle musically. So this will give me an idea of the attitude, because this is either women or men or gay couple, whoever carries this kind of attitude. Hey, baby, it is what it is. I came to get my dollar and I came to make them holler. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You got to do what you got to do, but it also say that you live life. What's the music? What's the style and attitude of these universal spirits? What's the attitude of the collective group? What's the attitude of the collective group spirit? Joni Mitchell. Researcher Joni Mitchell. Learn to write in your own blood. Write your own story. Every rhyme that you write is all about your story, and all about your story is all about the glory. I don't know. I ain't no rapper. However, I understand writing is an inspiration for me. Some things need confessings. Others are better left unsaid. Confess your sins. But you ain't got to go all in full details about your sin. Okay. Like, for me, I have 7 children. However, what's the story behind that? Some pieces I can tell you, some of them I can't. Some of it, some people wouldn't be able to handle. And that's okay. So never lose sight of the miraculous. Miracles happen every day. So this is a person, peacock, love to be seen, forever transforming, and have a story like a hippie. Like a hippie. This person's like a hippie, free spirit, songbird, really good at writing, probably lives somewhere in the desert, Arizona, New Mexico, probably like lower parts of Colorado, because I see this Colorado sign here. Butterflies and peacocks. Kendrick Lamar, yeah, this is West Coast, California. These are West Coast type vibes. Become the cure, not the symptom. You are a dreamer. Dreamville. Somebody is with Dreamville. Ari Lennox, she's I'd say her name so wrong and I try, but she's from Dreamville if I'm not mistaken. But Kendrick Lamar, bro, if you're making some new music, it's gonna be fire. And in his head, he knows it's fire, and it's just like, dang, how many tracks I'm gonna make? Like, somebody's like, how many tracks I'm gonna make? How many songs is this? Because everything I gotta say is just write it down. Write it down. Everybody knows when Kendrick Lamar comes, he comes. He comes with it. But some people, it just goes over their head because it's just on a higher conscious level. Like if me listen to 53 Thieves, bro, like that's like something else. Research Kendrick Lamar. Don't demand respect, command it. You can be broke without being broken. So just because you ain't got the money right now doesn't mean it makes you a broke person. No, it just means you just don't have it right now. But your spirit say, I'm still hungry for it. I'm going to go hard for it. Be hungry. Be hungry. Get it. Get your stuff. Leonard Cohen. When it comes to art, all matters is telling your story well. All this is saying, tell your story. Nobody else can tell your story for you. And it's the same thing like, with our parents. We can't tell the story for our parents, but we know what we went through. So tell your story. How you know it, how you remember it, how you reverse it. Don't alter anything, just tell the story. But you know your story. It's his story. His story. His story. Her story. His story. It's the same thing. When it comes to art, all that matters is telling the story well. Travel lightly through the darkness. Learn to live in intervals between events. So if you had traumatic issues or situation, you learn to grow from it, but be in it in the moment. When you hit in that depressed moment, because I want to say that he went through depression for some times. He had to be like a Capricorn Virgo. I get like Earth vibes from Leonard Cohen. And with it, Nina Simone, that means somebody who's bipolar. I'm going to tell you that right now because my girl was snapping. But when she was snapping did you deserve it? Were you in her way? Were you in that zone? You get what I'm saying? Like, careful. Tread lightly because she's not going to play no games. Never trust cures from the systems that made you sick. Remember, watch her movie. Her movie was everything. I could relate to it 1,000% because I just remember it. And then it was just like, sometimes you got to get to a point in your life where it's just like, you get accustomed to pain, but then you learn I have to grow through this pain and still live. Because if I don't, you basically say that you're dead already. And Nina Simone came through so many different things, trials, tribulations, and obstacles, that it altered some things for her, but she just had to live like that. And it was just, you get what you get, you don't throw a fit, and you keep striving to do better and moving forward. And that's what she did, Where are you guys in your career and business? Diana Ross. Make sure they never see the last of you. If a job's worth doing, it's worth doing in a ball gown. You can be better than anyone else. Strive for perfection. Strive for the best that you can be. Business, financial wise, of how you are with your money, what's your attitude, what's your lifestyle, what you can do or research to better your finances or put yourself in a better position career success wise. And love, positive mind state, thinking, writing, enjoying what there is. Ooh, Enzo Ferrari. Before you sell the product, sell prestige. Less is wanted more. So the less that there is and one less thing that I can do, the more is that you can put the product. A strong engine can weather a bumpy road. You got to have four-wheel drive. Is it four-wheel drive that it can handle it? Or all-terrain tires is what I get. All-terrain. Get you a car, all-terrain tires that's fit for all weather. If you're in the military, if you don't have a car that's all weather, you're already setting yourself up short, A marketplace will find a place in the market. Convenience doesn't come easy. Moral obligations fulfilled by Amazon. Some people utilize putting your product on Amazon. Amazon, you probably, prosper a little bit more business wise, settling your product that you have, utilizing Amazon. Amazon is a big perk. Even though as stock, I wish as stock it had dividends and everything else, but not yet. Not yet. But when it does, it's going to be worth it. It's worth that buy right now. For Amazon, if you have it as stock, it's worth it. It's not going anywhere. Hold on to it. Regardless of how the market goes, like I feel like a recession may come. Holding on to that. Steven Spielberg, write. That you can write stories or movies just as well. Somebody is a Martha Stewart. Somebody is the RuPaul. That they can do bomb drag, makeup, design, clothes, hair, makeup. Like whoever this person is, you bomb. You know how to cook. You know how to do this. You know how to sell your product. You know that you got to have all terrain because this is like a gypsy. But hey, I like foreign. They like foreign and can tell a story. Everything from like E.T. to the sharks and everything, take medium to the maximum. Your mediumship, if you're a psychic medium, your imagination runs so wild, meaning you got like Libra. Libra is just like super imaginative, or Virgo, or Pisces. Yep, or a Taurus, or a Scorpio, or an Aries. Maybe a Cancer. Capricorn can possibly do it too. Financial career wise, to make them move. Yeah, I was just talking about stocks. Robert L. Johnson, research them. Overlooked markets are right in front of you. I'll have to do a whole different video to talk about it. Stock markets and your birth chart, beautiful thing. Network to your net worth. Financial freedom. I had a book that I'm reading that talks about financial management and for financial freedom. Bro, best thing ever. Interrupt regularly scheduled programming. It's something different. Everybody's doing susus, Ponzi's, and things like that to get their money together. A penny saved is a problem solved. No big debt goes unpunished. The free world has a lot overhead. So with stocks and things like that doing what it's doing, it would behoove you to save money, which is what that is saying. Save the money that you have, because how things are going, no one's sure of how the market may look, or how other things will pan out. So it'll make sure that there's that. Excuse that I do have autistic children, and they tend to like to make all the noise in the world when I'm recording. Again, this is all I have for you at this particular moment. Shea Butter Baby, that song just came through. Black, Six Lack, or Black, however you call his name, his songs came up. Stevie, India Re, Kendrick Lamar, of course, John Legend, Lauryn Hill, Summer Walker, Jagged Edge. I wanna be the one you need. I don't know why. I really don't care if people stare at us. That was weird. Why is that part is prevalent? I don't know. Maybe interracial couples. Who cares? Shine the fuck on and be you, baby. Y'all the best couples out there. Shoot, y'all getting the best love, in my personal opinion. Anyway, if you like my vibe, click like and subscribe. And I hope you come back to my channel. Bye.